What do you see? Is that your truck?
We were given permission to come check out.
I know. I promised. I'm the one that gave you the credit card with no limit.
It's been almost a month now since you gave me that credit card
But
with no limit.
in my defense, I've been working on it, right? Right?
Maybe.
All right. Let's see if we can work on it a little bit more. Found another truck you just might like. Let's go take a look.
All right. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell icon so you get no.
I don't know why she paused.
Cut. Edit that part out.
Nope. It's all
Cut.
staying.
Cut,
It's
cut,
staying.
cut, cut,
It's
cut,
gonna be
cut,
in there.
Cut, 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 cut.
Ain't happening. George, is that it?
I think so.
Is that the one you wanted
This
to
might
look
be the
at?
new Ramses 2.0.
Um,
And it's your favorite color.
yeah. Doo-doo brown. That's not bad looking. Not bad looking. Interesting. That's really good looking. It's definitely lifted. It's got some rims. Wait, you just got it?
What's that?
You just got it?
About 2 days ago.
2 days.
2 to 3.
All right, so you buy all over the country.
We ship them here.
Somebody hit a curb.
So we
Those are
right
some
now what we're
serious
doing is
rims.
We're going through auction. So we're finding a bunch of vehicles. So the different ones that people are
Okay.
selling and stuff like that. So we ship them.
George
all
is
over
getting the
here.
lowdown. It is definitely
I didn't
wide.
do my phone for I'm sorry.
Come from Kentucky?
Kentucky, so I'm guessing that is.
That's what I'm guessing.
That's awesome. You walk for a living? That's awesome.
Holy cow. You know what? I'm not a big fan of the rims. Alright, you giving the update?
Yeah.
We
You
love
giving
all
the update?
features.
What do you think of the rims?
I like the rims.
You can almost
What?
You can curl
They're
in
pretty
there.
sexy. I
That
can take a nap in
I
there.
was just saying you can like curl up in a ball and you can sit inside of that rim.
He's challenging me. He says I
It
can
just-
fit in the room.
You
Take a
probably
nap in
could.
here.
Knowing you
I'm
could.
small, but I'm not that small.
Take a look inside,
This
George.
might be the one, Jeremy.
You think so?
It might be.
Okay. We've been looking. Oh, you definitely don't have. Uh-oh. No step for you.
No running
You think?
boards.
Do you
but
think that's an extra add-on later?
Maybe.
Huh.
With tons of practice, I know how to get up here now without the
Pole
running
vault?
board.
Okay. So this definitely looks like Ramses.
So this screen right here is the much larger than Ramses.
Much
but
larger.
We still have the cubby spaces, which you like to hog because that's important to you.
We absolutely have to have it, and then press that button.
Oh, look, there's even more extra cubby
More
down here.
space.
You got storage up here,
Okay.
storage down below.
Wait, what is that?
What are you looking at?
That can't be where the manual is it? Man, Ram is getting fancy. We didn't get one of those. We didn't get one of those with
It's just boring
Ramsey.
paperwork.
Okay.
Boring paperwork.
So,
And I mean, this definitely is Ramses 2.0.
okay, but this
More
tinted
importantly-
out. I mean, this is a way darker tinted system
Yeah.
than
But-
would normally come with. Are you okay with that?
I'm
Since
okay with it
there is
because
a
There's definitely a moonroof, which was a must-have. And if this vehicle is going to be the one going down to Florida, the tinted windows will help with the heat in the summer.
or add to the heat, one or the other.
No.
Okay, so the color is what I love. The features is what you've been looking for, right?
It's what we both love.
Okay, and it came from
West Virginia.
West Virginia. You guys bought it at auction.
Mountain Mama.
Yeah, take me home, baby. Take me home. Okay, so it hasn't even been detailed or anything
No,
yet,
it's
right?
not, no.
It doesn't even need it.
You're
If anything, I'm the one who's adding dirt
Actually,
to it.
yeah, George has just gotten everything muddied up.
Surprisingly, it doesn't have that new car scent, which makes me nauseous. So,
Okay, we got to see how many miles are on it and take it for a test drive. Are we allowed to take it out?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
I forgot to look, but does it have storage space down there, just like Ramsey's
Storage.
does?
All right. Well, there's a button here, and then
Bam!
there are hidden storage boxes in the Ram. But more importantly, one of the things they added was all of the charging options back here for the back seat.
That's perfect for all our other YouTube friends.
You know
when
what they
need to
took out
charge
though?
up. What?
They took out the seat warmers, but they added in the charging. So, what do you think? Our friends want?
The seat warmers might be up here.
Oh, that's true. It could
Hidden
be on
in
there,
here.
hidden in there. But
Yeah.
look at all the new charging options.
That's perfect.
That is.
That's actually perfect.
Is that important to car salesmen as well?
What's that?
Charging options.
Listen,
Charging for options. I mean, charging options.
Listen, I have to charge at least 6 devices at once, so I'm still short 2 ports here. You know what I mean?
I think he lost the dad joke there on charging options, but no, maybe he was just trying to.
He just became a dad.
Oh,
not
really?
too long ago.
Listen, I came in dad 4 weeks ago, so I'm still warming up, you guys.
I will teach you some dad jokes.
Thank you.
Charging options are what car salesmen do.
I appreciate that.
I had to actually put my Gator Scout
It
vest
matches
on
you very well.
because it is freezing here in Ohio.
It does feel a little like winter.
Wow. It's not bad. Not bad. Okay, before
hear
we
that
get on the
purr?
road, you feel how dark it is in here?
I love it.
Blocking all the sun.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a bunch of stuff up here. You said something about heat warmers back there.
It could
Let's
be
find
on
it.
the screen.
Climate.
Yep. Go to controls.
I'm in climate, controls.
There you go.
Okay,
Your
heated seat,
vented
passenger,
seat.
vented, driver. No butt warmers for friends in the back. Nope.
I'm sure they won't miss it.
I think they rather charge their phones than anything.
Yeah, that's more important to
All right,
them.
so let's. Boy, this is different than Ramsey's, isn't it?
Slightly different. The
Okay.
display screen's a
Because
bit
now you have to do
larger.
everything here.
Yes.
Climate, AC. How do you just go off? Isn't that the craziest thing? How do you just turn it off?
Is there?
wait, I'm
click
on climate.
media?
Options down there.
We're on climate.
Just
Off.
shift through your options.
Boom. Climate off. There you go.
Okay.
If that screen goes out, what do you think? 10 grand for a new screen?
Probably more like 30, but yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
We're bringing the whistle back.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Now, turning radius is going to be a nightmare for tight turns.
Which
just
is
like
what we experienced when we first
when
got
we first
Ramsey's.
got Ramsey's, then we had to change everything.
It had oversized tires.
So there's no way we could actually take this into a storage unit, or probably 95% of the places that we would actually take a vehicle is absolutely impractical. It'll start rubbing. And he's not going to like that I had to just test that, but I got to know if I'm going to spend any money
about to
what the
ask
turn
that.
radius is. So turn radius is going to be horrible. And for us, you probably heard that, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, turn radius is bad. So that will not take care of us in regards to vast majority of the places we go to. But man, this is one sweet ride. What do you think, George?
I like it so far. What do you think?
I think for 14 miles per hour, it's doing really good. Do you think I should go left or right?
Go ahead and hang right.
Okay, we're gonna go right. Blinker works.
Making a right.
Blinker works. All right. You see anything else awesome in here that you like? On two-wheel drive, for hello, neutral. What do you think?
For towing, once we have the trailer hooked up or the camper hooked up.
There's a camera. I saw there's a camera up in the front as well. So I think we could actually watch the road instead of here. We could watch it here like we were watching TV on the display.
Oh, yeah.
We could watch YouTube of us watching the road while we drive instead of actually watching the road when we really drive.
Sounds about right. Yes.
But don't tell the salesman that. That
Yeah,
could not go well.
That's 100% correct.
You
yeah.
know he's sitting back there. He can hear everything we're saying.
Why is he listening? Stalker.
Sorry,
Earmuffs.
guys.
Oh, okay.
Earmuffs.
Okay.
I don't know where I put my earplugs.
Okay, so we're looking at, we're just under 6,000 miles on it.
Yep.
So it's just getting broken in. We got a diesel engine, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we have a diesel engine, not even broken in. 100,000 miles will break that engine in. Towing package, which we absolutely need. What else, George?
It's got the moon roof, which
all
is
the bells
important.
and whistles.
Yep.
All the bells and whistles
Yep.
that we're accustomed to now.
Yep.
Go and hang it right here, Jeremy.
Okay, now we're gonna hang a right and we're gonna see if it rubs. That's kind of a tight turn.
Yeah, this is gonna be a sharp right.
Here we go. We didn't rub. We did not rub. That's a good thing.
You're an expert now.
I'm figuring it out. It's a beautiful, beautiful ride, but it's always a better ride, George. When, oh, there
There it goes.
is that. Oh, it's always a better ride when you can let a little sun inside. What do you think?
I love it. Do you love it?
I really like the color. I'm not a big fan. Here's the things I'm not a big fan of. I don't like the increased screen size, but that's because it's a personal preference and it's not practical for me. I don't like where they put all these buttons right here. So now what's going to happen, I can guarantee you if I own this truck, these buttons are going to get broken because we have to rely so much on in and out, in and out, in and out with everything that we do on a daily basis with treasure hunting everywhere. These will get broken off. In Ramsey's, it's just a push button in. That was a better design, in my opinion. Again, it's just a biased opinion. Other than that, the tires gotta go. Not practical. And then you need running boards. And other than that, what's not there to love? Day 2 here at the dealership trying to get George her birthday present. Now, this truck is hot. Not as hot as George.
Sexy.
Not as hot as George, but still hot. So we're trying to come up with a little bit of negotiations. We're trying to figure out where that pricing point would be because we've got to add standard wheels, right? Because that's just impractical. We got to have running boards, or you're going to have to pole vault up into a truck. And what was the third thing we need?
A trampoline in case the pole vault.
Yeah, you got to add a trampoline.
Yeah.
No, what they just got it in, so it has to go through a 120-point inspection.
Yep.
And then it's got to be detailed,
Yep.
and you got all these things because it just came in. So we'll see what we can come up with here. Hopefully this might be the best treasure and best birthday present George ever got.
Ramsey's 2.0.
We're taking another peek. Here are the tires. Now these custom rims. Now,
Look how far they stick out.
well, that's because they're customized, and you and I, we customize a lot of things in our lives.
We do,
But
we do.
see how far they actually stick out. You can see where they're actually hitting curbs. Look right here. This is what happens if you turn too tight. You start actually damaging the vehicle.
Yeah.
And that's the rubbing. While they're practically new tires, they're just not practical for us. But
And we know in Florida, there's so many U-turns.
yeah, you gotta love the night edition on the Patriot Blue.
Yes.
Let's see if there's anything. Yep, it's rubbing in here too. So what will happen is you'll actually rip these guards out. You see that rubbing and tearing there? You'll rip that out. All of a sudden you'll be driving down the highway and we gotta take tight turns. Boy, we muddied this thing up yesterday, didn't we? I gotta admit though, I really love this truck, even though it's yours. But
what's mine is yours.
really,
Yeah.
since when?
We'll be using it for the both of us. We both do the same thing. It's for the business.
Do you think we'll be able to make a deal? Huh. So then we'd have to sell these. So
We would, but selling is our forte, so we
But putting new tires, new rims, new tires, running boards, we're looking at over $4,000 adding onto the total right there. And then
What do you think
probably
of this top
that,
compared to what
I like
Ramsey's
the top
has?
better because we can actually roll it up. We'll roll it up and we can actually use the whole bed versus just 3/4 of the bed. But I apologize for anybody out there who loves the University of Kentucky. That has got to go. Got to go.
Gots to go.
That truck was hot, wasn't it, George?
It was so hot.
Unfortunately, it wasn't the one, was it?
No.
I mean, this is the crazy part. With us purchasing that truck, we would have been at $94,309 and a penny.
Right. Now, even though it was a 2021, it was still pre-owned.
Pre-owned. It had tires on it that
Customizations.
just wouldn't work for us.
The customizations did not work for us at all.
So this is what boggles our mind. we can actually build our own truck, customize it ourselves.
A 2022 truck.
Everything we want for $86,200, basically. All right, that's what we're looking at. Brand new 2020. Now, some of you may be thinking, whoa, that's a lot of money. And that's the reality. It is a lot, right? And some of you may be thinking, why would you spend that much money for George for a late birthday present? What's your thought on that, George?
You are a month late.
I am, but it comes down to financial stewardship and money management. This is how taxes work. When you generate a lot of income, you have to pay a lot of taxes, unless you have your own business. And if you're a reseller, you own your own business. The government gives great incentives and great tax breaks on individuals that make business purchases. So for us, I've got Ramsey's. George needs a truck. We have two options. The money we generate, we either spend it on a business expense, or we spend it giving it to the government in taxes. Now, what would you do? You obviously want to spend it and add to your fleet and add to the tools that help you make money. And that's exactly what we're going to do today, right?
Yep, because Ramsey's 2.0 is going to be a work truck.
Your work truck.
Time to buckle up, because who the hell knows what's going to happen next.
Oh, I know what's happened. We're racing. Let's go build this thing. George, we're supposed to be getting a truck.
I know, but I saw Dunkin' Donuts and thought it was donuts, but it's just coffee.
Oh, I thought she was going for donuts. Is that one of the things you want customized in your truck?
A coffee maker?
No, a donut maker.
I'll take a coffee maker.
You ready to let Justin know what you want?
We're here with Justin. He's the one who's going to help us build the truck.
Okay, so we started with Eddie, and then Justin does all this. You actually, how do you custom build it?
Just on their website and go over all the options with you, make sure we get what's important for you. And,
okay.
You know, you're spending a lot of money, and vehicles are major purchases, so try to make sure we get it done right the first time.
What's most important as far as what you want on there?
Well, we definitely have to be comfortable. Seat belt, airbags.
Okay, drive fast, no brakes, take risk. You want...
Well, definitely, we both definitely need a moonroof, but is it possible to get one of those panoramic?
She wants to know if
I
there's
don't
a
think I'm a
panoramic.
3/4 ton.
No, she
That's
wanted
okay.
a panoramic.
A moonroof is better than no.
I will double check, but I'm pretty sure on the heavy duties, you just get like the standard size sunroof.
What else do you need on there? We got to have the color, right?
Yes.
You want that Patriot blue.
Yeah, the color. It's actually...
And the night package, night edition. Yeah. And then you got to have what? Those things to step on to get up there?
The running boards?
Yeah, she wants her running boards.
You know I'm short.
You know what? You're not short. You're as tall as a CVS receipt. You know what I'm saying? The pharmacy receipt. You might even have an inch or two on that.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest thing. She's got to have running boards. She's got to have the moonroof retractable and
the night edition.
Because it's just so stinking
pretty
sexy. Pretty sexy. Justin, what did you just ask me?
If you were trailering from your bumper or from the fifth wheel.
Okay, so that's an important question. We obviously always pull 20-foot enclosed trailers, so we got to pull from the bumper or the tow package.
Yep.
And we have future plans for a fifth wheel camper as well, so as we travel the world. So what do you think, both?
Yeah.
Gotta have
Can
both.
we get both,
Can we
Justin?
get both?
Yep.
All right.
And the fifth wheel will be better if you do a lot more weight too.
Well,
Sometimes we were hauling 2-3 units in the trailers.
I don't like to brag, but I put on a lot of weight, so we better go with the fifth wheel package.
Sounds good. This was the price in 21.
Yeah,
Okay.
for the level A.
Yeah.
And then
That's the price of the level B. Everything crossed out comes on the A already, so it's just easier to show you what you're picking up for the $2,300.
and so and what were we thinking? We were thinking A or B?
The original one that we built was a B.
So we wanted this one here because we wanted heated second row seats, because the reality is we got to have it because we have so many friends. Well, do we really need the heat in Florida? Yeah, we do. We'll go with
It does get cold in the winters.
It does get cold. So that's in case.
70 down there is cold for them.
That's why I'm wearing a hoodie right
Yeah.
now, because I've been down there the past 6 months and it's cold up here. But those heated seats, those heated seats is a big deal. Now the display though, the Uconnect, the navigation with 8.4 display, we're still going to be able to take that down to the smaller
Standard,
display,
yeah.
right?
Well, the 8.4 is the small one.
That is the small one?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
perfect.
otherwise you get the 12-inch one that's like your
that's what we
full-
don't want. We don't want like the full iPad on there. We want the smaller display.
Yes,
the
that's all we
smaller.
need. We
Okay,
don't need
yeah,
a
so
large
we want
one.
B. We definitely want B. All right, what are we looking at?
All right, so we have the bucket seats, Laramie Level B,
Yep.
Night Edition. These are the different packages that we talked about. So the Safety Group B,
So
we had that on.
yeah, we've got, and that's, we were talking about the safety. Like, we did not want it to not let us
Right.
go into the lanes. So we don't want lane. That was
Lane
lane
assist.
right?
Yeah, lane key.
Like, we don't want it.
Okay.
Because, right?
Yeah, that's like if you
Like
go to change lanes and you don't use your turn signal,
And
it's
won't
gonna
let you
fight
change lanes. So we don't want anything that's actually going to hinder us, especially when we are pulling 20-foot trailers. We don't want anything that's going to hinder us if we have to make a movement in a hurry and we don't have time to hit a blinker. Or if a blinker fails and then all of a sudden we can't do anything.
Right.
Alright, so we're not doing that then.
Okay, yeah, we didn't want, right?
But you could turn the feature on or off,
You
right?
can't.
Oh wait, were we talking about turning it on or off?
Yeah.
So we were just going to turn it off.
You don't want to break the law.
Dude, I don't even know
Why
what
would you
we're
not
doing.
use your turn signal?
You know what? You're right. Turn signals. Okay,
No
so
brakes.
that's what we had beforehand.
No turn signals.
And we were just going to turn it off.
Right.
Okay,
Yes.
yes, let's do it. You're the
Might
man.
as well.
You know, Justin. You know. I have no clue.
Snow Chief, we kind of discussed this. This is.
I'm looking through other things in here.
Look at all this. Is there's
I think
so
we
much.
decided not to do this. That is like if you're going to hang a plow, it gives you the clearance lamps
And we are
Couple
not
different
planning on plowing. This will be in Florida, so we won't be plowing.
the protection group was still as the shields underneath. Same thing if you're going to be off-road or plowing.
Yeah, we wanted the shields, the protection shields. Anything that flies up just to protect everything. Yeah.
Cold weather group, that's going to be your engine block heater. You're not going to need it down in Florida.
True, but will we need it up in here? Do you think my Ram now has one?
Probably not. I mean, we order them very rarely.
That's
with
not the preheat diesel heater,
Yeah.
right?
Well, no. Like any diesel has the preheat.
Oh,
where
you're
you
talking
turn
about the plug.
key.
Yeah, you're
this is
talking
like
about,
the
yeah.
plug.
Okay, yeah, we don't need it.
Okay. Towing technology group B. We did not put that on here last time.
Cargo lamps. So
So
many
many
options.
decisions.
So many options.
That's fun though.
What did Justin just throw in there for you?
So one of the things that Ramsey's has is a backup camera along
Yep.
with the second camera at the top.
Uh-huh.
The new Ramsey's 2.0 will have a 360 camera. which
All
is
the way
even more
around?
Safety feature.
You guys are miracle workers. I don't even know how you get a 360, but this is going to be amazing.
It's gonna be epic.
All right, on the running boards, did you guys decide if you wanted it to go door to door or from wheel to wheel?
I think we're gonna go wheel to wheel because again I have short girl problems, so I want to be able to step up and get in the bed.
And
of
get
the
in the
truck.
back of the bed of the truck,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah, and that'll give you the capability of doing that. So
Wheel to wheel. Okay, let's do it.
wheel to wheel it is.
Look at this. There's so many options.
All right, so the rear backup alarm, that's basically when you put your truck in reverse, it's going to sound like a school bus, beep, beep.
But
beep.
I can turn that off like I do in Ramsey's now, right?
No, this is more of like a safety thing. A lot of commercial trucks do it.
So this is like when I currently back up and George starts going beep, 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 and trying to say I'm a wide load. No, I don't want that. Don't encourage her.
All right, so we're going to run through all the options and make sure we have zero.
Okay. We're gonna triple check to make sure Ramsey's 2.0 is perfect.
Okay, it's got to be. It's for you.
All right, starting at the top, we have leather trim bucket seats in black.
Yes.
Okay.
We went with the Laramie Level B group.
Okay.
Key Night Edition.
Hails to the yes.
We're doing Safety Group B because you guys are responsible drivers and use your turn signals.
Safety first.
Protection group, just in case anything comes up from the road, it's going to shield your undercarriage.
Always
Definitely.
protect your undercarriage.
Always. Super important.
The towing technology B with the 360 camera.
Yep. Towing is super important since we're going to be hauling trailers and campers, and who the hell knows what else we'll be hauling.
Maybe gators.
Probably.
Fifth wheel prep package.
Yeah. One of our goals was to travel the world with a fifth wheeler and buy a storage unit in all 50 states. So
Yep.
why the hell's not?
It's a good goal. Bed utility group, that's going to give you the little step in the back and the spray and bed liner and the LED bed lighting.
I'm going to need that.
You need that
because
stuff.
I'm sure.
And another safety option, the blind spot and cross path protection.
Great feature. Great safety feature.
Okay.
All right, moving on to additional features. We have the all-weather front and rear floor mats.
That's important.
Sand and mud.
It gets dirty down
And
in Florida.
Dookie, Gator Dookie. Yep.
Trifold tonneau cover so nobody can see how many gators you have in the back of your truck.
Or when Jeremy's annoying me and I throw him in the back and he's in timeout. Definitely need that cover, yes.
Okay.
There you go. Clearance lamps. That's more aesthetic.
That's just for the top. Looks
Sure, why
awesome.
not?
And then we are doing the wheel-to-wheel side steps for the short people.
That's me.
And that's the extent of it. Oh, and the 8.4, the smaller screen with
Yeah,
navigation.
yeah. We don't need the larger extended. It's too much. So the smaller
Smaller is
screen's
better.
fine, yeah.
So size does not matter. in
Size
this.
does not
Okay.
matter in this situation.
How much is this going to cost us?
All kinds of money.
Yes!
And just to double check, you want the doo-doo brown color?
Yes, we do. Now that you put it that way, yes, we do. We want Patriot Blue with the night edition. It looks so good.
Patriot blue it is.
We're putting the down payment on right now. So it's going to factory. We're putting the payment down. Can't say enough about Wooster, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge Ram, Eddie.
Shout out to Eddie.
Eddie and
There's Eddie
Justin.
himself right there.
They've helped us quite a bit to build the perfect truck for the perfect George. What do you see? Is that your truck?
We were given permission to come check out a similar model here in
Okay.
the detail shop. Look
So
at that thing.
this is what
The Black Knight.
Ramsey's 2 is sorta gonna look like. Sorta. So this is one they just got in. Look at this. George is already, that's so important to her. That goes all the way over there. How's that? You like that?
Yeah, I can actually.
Okay. Fifth wheel inserts all set. Look at that. This was a custom order as well. And keeping in mind, in today's market, custom ordering,
For whatever
cheaper.
reason, custom ordering is
Oh,
the cheaper
man.
route to go.
look at this, George. Oh, we love it. Look at that. Smell that. All brand new. Oh, yeah. You like that? There's another what? Wait, 1 second. I want to peek in here. Oh, yeah. This is... Oh, you're going to be driving like a queen. You're going to fall in love with this. This is the 12-inch screen. Ours will go right to here because we didn't want that full screen, but all these ports are so important. This is just a beautiful, beautiful truck. My goodness. Okay.
So he
And-
mentioned earlier that there's a feature where you kick your foot and a step stool comes out.
Yeah.
Is that it over there?
No. What you're gonna get is right here will be a step. Look at her, she's looking for a step.
No, he said you like push it underneath and hide it.
Well, I guess you'll find it once you get your truck.
It doesn't look like this one has it.
Guess you'll find it once you get your truck. But this is, my goodness, that is a pretty truck. Look, she's still looking.
I'm determined to